Okay, so Lexi is 9 and she has her own 1 pound ball of big stitch yarn, and she's going to split it to half thickness to arm knit. I think you want to make a cowl or a scarf, right? But we wanted to show you a little bit about splitting and, you know, the patience level that it takes, but ultimately how easy it is. So as you can see, she's found the center grain of the yarn. She's unraveled her ball into a bowl so that it moves nicely without having to fight with it. And now she's gently pulling it apart. So it starts to twist as you go. And so what she wants to do is keep her 2 neat piles and try to stay as close to the center grain as she can. It helps if you have a second person to help feed it to you as well. You don't need to do that yet, Lex. Careful. Put that pile over there. Nope. Okay. There we go. All right, so what we're trying to do is keep our yarn from tangling, right? And we're trying to pull them into gentle, neat piles that aren't going to tangle. Now what happens is, as you work with the yarn, it starts to twist around itself. So occasionally you need to stop and untangle them. So wait, look, your arm is inside here. So take your arm out of there, okay, pick up that pile. So all she's gonna do is hold this pile and pass it around the main strand, right? And if you've got someone to help you with this, that's definitely a great thing. Okay, so put that down and start splitting again. Okay, don't pull too hard or you'll break it. If you break it, it's not that big of a deal because you can always felt it back together, but it's nice if we don't. As you can see, it wants to twist, and that's okay. The idea is to keep the splitting going with the twist and untwisting as we go. Okay. Eventually you'll get to a point where you just can't do it anymore, and then we pick up our ball and we go around. Oops, sorry Lexi.
Okay.
Around, around.
It's really that easy.
It's pretty easy, isn't it?
At first I thought it would be hard, but then I noticed that it was really easy.
It just takes patience. That's the main thing.
And I'm not very patient sometimes, so, but it's actually working pretty well.
Okay, so let's pull some more apart. Okay, pull, Lex. Okay. Now you can untwist from this end as well. Okay, find your sides. Wait, Lex. Put it back down. Okay, keep going. And I'll untwist from this end. Okay. Good. Make sure your 2 piles don't get mixed up and tangle around each other. Try to keep 2 completely separate, distinct piles. And in case you can't see it, all I'm doing is holding the yarn up in the air at the other end and trying to untwist it for her as we go. Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, we're going to felt it back together. So this is a really good opportunity. So what she did was she pulled so hard that her end broke. She got just a little crazy with it, and she ended up with this messed up grain. And that's okay. All we're going to do is start separating again. So this continues going in that pile. Right? And what we'll do is we'll move this pile. It's okay. And we will, just don't pull so hard. You need to stop. So this is what we're talking about, is that patience level of, if you just start yanking on it, you're likely to break it. And so you're better off to take your time. I know. I do keep hitting you. Okay, so you start pulling that side gently. Okay, and I'm just going to keep passing this side around because we've got a pretty solid twist happening now. But the bright side is we're almost to the end of our yarn. All right.
I hope you guys like this video.
All right, and there we go.
Ta-da!
So now we have 2 piles. Don't tangle it up, please, Lexi. Of the yarn, plus the little bit that broke. And what we're going to do is felt our ends together to create one long continuous strand.